So good morning. While Nitasha just pulls up our Prezi, I'll introduce myself. My name is Sarah Chettleburgh. I'm the Experiential Learning Advisor. So Nitasha and I make up the Experiential Education team at Royal Roads. We've been together now for about a year and a half, making up this team within Student Services. So my role as Experiential Learning Advisor is primarily focused working with students internally. So I support them to prepare and find internships, practicums, and help connect with industry for projects as well. And I'll pass this over to Nitasha.
And Nitasha Dilay, and my primary role in the duo team, there's two of us that support all the programs, is working from Royal Roads out to all business sectors for all programs internationally. So one day I could be working with hospitality in Vancouver, the next day I could be up at 5 or 6 in the morning and talking to somebody for human security and peace building in Rwanda, helping develop good, strong opportunities for the students. So my role is very diverse, and I'm running around quite a bit, and it's a very interesting job.
So there's 3 primary types of experiential education that we support here. And one is internships. And so those generally are 3 to 6 months experiences where a student is on site. And the programs that we work with within internships are human security and peace building, Master of Global Management, International Hotel Management at both the 2nd and 4th year level, Global Tourism Management, again at the 2nd and 4th year level as well. We'll also be working more with the School of Humanitarian Studies as they move to a harmonization and their conflict analysis and management and disaster emergency management will also be adding more formalized internships. Yay! Which is very exciting. As well, we support practicums, which are generally shorter term, again, on-site experiences where students are applying their learning. And projects, so things like the MBA projects and Bachelor of Professional Communications projects as well. So, we wanted to talk a little bit about some of the best practices that we've seen in our time here at Royal Roads, working with such a variety of programs. So one piece is, of course, that student preparation. So this is primarily my area, and that can be a number of activities. Often it is a series of workshops that help prepare students to learn everything from, what are their strengths, the skills, how do they market themselves to industry, learning how to develop really strong applications, resumes, cover letters, interview skills, how to use LinkedIn to effectively connect with employers of interest to them, and a lot of research. So we really believe that this is a key part of preparing students to be successful in their experiential learning off campus. We want them to be able to really represent themselves well, apply the skills they've learned, and also represent the university well. Once they are in their experiential learning opportunities in an internship or practicum or out consulting, we want to make sure they also have ongoing support. And so we take kind of a triangular approach to this and encourage that, of course, there's always a faculty involved, so someone who is usually an instructor during their internship or practicum. As well, Nitasha and I are ongoing support. So if students are struggling with an issue during their internship or practicum, they can connect with me to get some support. If an employer has any concerns, they can connect with Nitasha and just do a little brainstorming and make sure that they have every opportunity to provide the best support to the students. So in the end, everyone has a successful, memorable experience, and ideally that the host will, again, look to Royal Roads to support students in the future and potentially want to hire and maintain relationships with our students and with us as well. Finally, centralizing documentation policies and procedures. So this is a variety of things. We have an internship agreement that is signed between the host, ourselves, and the student, and gives everyone an opportunity to review what are the expectations to make this a really successful experience. We also have a centralized system for maintaining host information. So in the past, every school was maintaining the contact information and records from every experiential education experience, which worked well to some degree, but it wasn't centralized and it wasn't always maintained. So by us centralizing that information, we have a chance to regularly check in with those organizations, primarily Nitasha, who does a number of communications, outreach, and connects with them to maintain those strong relationships so that they can consistently look to Royal Roads for students and for opportunities to partner with us. And I think, finally, Simplicity. I hope, has anyone here heard of Simplicity? Yeah, good. Wonderful. So we want to make sure that people hear that name as much as possible. This is our online career portal and a system to post opportunities to students. So that could be jobs, seasonal employment, internships, practicums, projects. This is where any employers who connect with us regarding employing a student in some form, this is where we post that information, a number of other resources as well.
And also a place where when I develop the internships and career opportunities, it's where those opportunities are posted so that it's level for all students that the employer is interested in bringing on. No, I think this is a great one for you.
Okay, so here we have a table that is, I know,
Sorry.
quite small and difficult to read. The cool thing is that it's small because these are all the programs at Royal Roads that have an internship, practicum, or consulting project. So that's a lot, and there's a lot of really exciting work our students are doing off campus with industry. Aside of all that wonderfulness, there are, you'll notice, a few inconsistencies, and that's something that we are starting to look at. You'll see that internships and practicums are worth a number of different credits, that different lengths, and assessed in different ways. So that's something that Nitasha will talk a little bit more about now.
I know we have to get going through here. So I think what we'll have to do is move past this one, and we will happily provide this to anybody who wants to look more closely at it to see the discrepancies right across the different internships. And although they're all great programs, we hope to bring them all in alignment. So moving forward, one thing that we're really looking to do is we're working with CTET right now in helping to align the internships and looking at where the credits are and how we can help all the schools to work all together in order so that students have the same form of same similarity from internship to project to project. We are also beginning to work with exterior or outside organizations such as Casey, as well as a few other ones that help to align co-op programs. And then these are our challenging questions. Sorry that we ran through that last little bit.
Thank you very much.